morning. This is Lisa Schmid with the Stamper Studio. Welcome to Saturday in the Studio. Super excited today because here in Minnesota, it's actually, let's see, it is, right now it's 36, but it's supposed to get to like 50, 54. So, woo, we'll take that as a win. Today, I am going to use a stamp set using peaches. And I'm curious, like for me, I only like peaches as the fruit, like a whole fruit to like eat.
Fresh
fruit. Yes, I do not like them. I do not like peach cobbler. I don't like peach jam. I don't like peach anything warm or anything made with peaches. I just like the peach. So I'm kind of curious if you're watching. How about you? Do you like peach cobbler? Some people just love it. But anyway, we'll go ahead and get started here. And so I'm using a stamp set called Sweet as a Peach. And this stamp set and dies will be retiring. So this is a beautiful, beautiful stamp set with so many great sentiments. So I just want to kind of walk you through some of those. Have a peachy day. Okay, funny. Sweet as a peach. We've got happy birthday. Thanks so much. Hello. And then we've got some for the inside also, which is always, I love when there's multiple sayings. So like, you're as sweet as a peach, or it's your day. Let's celebrate you. Thanks for being as sweet as a peach. Hope your day is as sweet as a peach, or to a sweet friend. And over here is also friend. So I love when there is multiple sayings that we can do on the outside and the inside. Also, these three peaches, which I will show you, fit right on this branch. And then we've got one big peach with the leaves and got some flowers and some little starburst and some little flowers also. So anyway, I am excited to show you, which I realize I die cut little flowers, Dave, when you get a chance. They're in a cup like this,
Okay.
And they're over there. All right, so Sweet as a Peach. Let me show you the dies that go with them. So there's obviously big peaches, flowers. There's also a branch. And I always love, like with the dies, there's always a little more than what's in the actual stamp set. So we've got the branch. Morning, Carolyn. Good morning, Barb. Yeah, oh yeah, Colorado peaches. Those are so good, Barb. Yeah, you're right. And then some little flowers, which I'm going to show you, little leaves, lots of things in addition to what the stamps that we have. Okay. Now the card I'm going to make today is a really fun fold that I got from my friend Deb Seelig. So let me tell you how we're going to do this. So this is a 5.5 by 8 inch, and we'll post this in the comments so you can see it. But 5.5 by 8 inches, and then you score at 3, 6, and 7. The first time I made it, I made a mistake thinking, great, it's just a half of a 5.5 by 8.5, and I kept thinking, why is this piece so big? Well, that was why. So
Extra
5.5, yeah, 5.5 by 8 inches, and I'm going to make it's called a stair step card. I just think it's really fun. So we're just folding on the score lines and making, shocker, stairs. All right. And Deb, if you're watching, I wore this shirt just for you because it is the sunflower one. She said she likes that shirt. All right.
I think it looks like a little park bench when you stand it up.
Little park bench. Oh, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, like that. Sure could be. Now, this Sweet as a Peach designer series paper, which is actually called You're a Peach, is so, so beautiful. I just have to show you these. It's just so much fun with the flowers and the polka dots. I'm a sucker for polka dots. Big peaches, which could be die cut out. And then it's got some beautiful blue brought into it as well. Love stripes. There's some more polka dots. I just love, I guess I wouldn't think to put blue and peach together, but I think that looks really, really pretty. You want that number? All right, so I'm going to use this one. This right here. This designer series paper, and this designer series paper is cut at 2 3/4 by 5 1/4, and that's going to sit right here. So that's kind of the main color that we get to see, or the main designer series paper that we're going to see. And I love another thing I love about this paper is it's just so pretty. You can really get away with doing a card with kind of just a lot of paper because it's so pretty. So there is that size. Like I said, we'll put them in the comments, don't worry. And then I'm going to stamp a little sentiment on the front little piece here. And so the front piece is 5 1/4 inches by
Morning, Diane.
3 1/4. Hi, Diane. Yeah, hopefully another sunny day. 5 1/4 by 3 1/4. And this time, let's go ahead and stamp. Thanks so much. I feel like this time of the year, I kind of need a lot of, I will need a lot of thank yous. So we'll grab the thanks so much. All right. And it is photopolymer. So I love photopolymer because I can see through it, which helps me get it straight. And I'm going to go ahead and use my pad because anytime you're using photopolymer, it shows up better on the pad. Now, remember, this is available online, not in the catalog. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can get that kind of straight. Thanks so much. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and adhere that right onto this front part here. Right on there, on the front of my stairs, if you will.
Morning, Jean.
Hi, Jean.
Is it still the throes of winter up in Michigan?
I'm just going to turn it this way so I can, actually I'm going to open it so I can see. I'm having a little trouble there. There we go. So I can see all edges. So I do want to get it centered. There we go. And so far, there we are. So you can see it kind of is like a stair step, but it's not staying. Well, we're going to fix that by cutting one more piece, which is a little panel. I think I might have left my panel over there too, honey. And the panel is 6 inches, and it's in Calypso coral. I forgot to tell you I was using Calypso coral. So it's in 6 inches by 3 inches. And then we go ahead and score it at 4 1/4. Okay, so that little panel is going to help.
Did you already score it?
I did, but you can just bring it. It's okay. That little panel is going to help me to keep this a little bit more upright. All right, so here's my little panel. So 3 inches by 6 inches. I scored it at 4 1/4. All right, so let's go ahead and fold that at the score line. This is going to go right here, okay? And this piece is going, let's go ahead and put that on first before I tell you any more. Let's go ahead and stick this on. You only have that 1 inch of adhesive, so don't put adhesive on the whole piece here. You just can put it on the very bottom. I'm going to line it up with the left side here. And you could go in, you could do middle, you could do all sorts of things, but I'm going to stick on this side and I'm going to line it up with that. Okay? Then this back piece, there we go. I am just going to put a little bit of adhesive here because again, I don't want it to completely seal shut. I just want to put a little bit of adhesive on the edge there. There we go. Okay, can you see that? So now, actually, the one thing I didn't do is use my bone folder to fold these. I do really want to get them nice and creased. Burnish. Whoever thought of burnish instead of just fold? I don't know. Burnishing must have another meaning to it as well.
It means to sort of rub and transform.
Rub and transform. There we go. But see how now it stands up quite nicely? It stands up a lot easier. Okay, we're ready to stamp. Ready to stamp. Now my inside panel, or my piece my little piece right there I'm going to stamp on is 4 inches by 2 3/4. 4 inches by 2 3/4. Remember, we'll put all these on the website, on our in the comments. I just want to make sure that sometimes I like to double check before I stamp, just to make sure. Okay, I want to show you something that is kind of fun, and I'm actually going to do it on a little scrap paper first, just so you can see. So I'm using Pear Pizzazz. I love Old Olive, and I'm finding that pear is one of my new favorites. So I'm going to stamp these leaves. Remember, I'm just doing it on a little scratch paper so you can see. These leaves, look how fun they are. So there's our leaves, and then we can take our peaches, 3 peaches, and stamp them in the Calypso coral. When I was looking at it, I'm like, okay, well, which ones go on top? Well, there's a little notch right there. There's a little notch there, and there's a little notch there. And so you can kind of see that's what's attaching to the branch, and it doesn't attach perfectly, just so you know. It's like it kind of floats a little bit, and it just looks really pretty. There we go. Look how fun that is. I just love the 3 peaches there. Super, super cute. Now, the other thing we can do, which I think we're going to do on this one, is we can stamp a big peach. So here's a big peach. You can stamp it once. You can stamp it twice. Doesn't matter. And then we could put some leaves on the big peach. So I'm going to do the big peach just because it's, oops, I pointed to the wrong leaves on the big peach. I'm going to do the bigger peach just because I have the little one to show you. So I wanted to do a different one. Ooh, got a little bit of paper stuck on there. That's okay. I'll pull that off. All right, so let's go ahead and now I'm going to stamp on here. I'm going to put a ribbon on the bottom, so I'm going to stamp a little bit further towards the top. And I'm going to stamp my peaches just like I just showed you, one on, and then stamp another one. I'm going to stamp it a little bit lower, like that. And then I'm going to add some of my leaves, ignoring that piece of paper that got stuck to it. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to stamp it on, and then I'm going to stamp it a little bit lighter over here. Okay, so the other thing that is so stinking cute in here are these little dies. Look at these little flowers. Are you ready? Are you ready for the little flowers? Watch this. Woo, they're so cute. Look at all these little flowers. So I want to put some little flowers on here just because they are so cute. So I'm just going to use them kind of as a like a little accent, just to kind of like you would a gem. I'm not putting them anywhere in particular, but just as I would maybe a little gem, just decorate with a couple little flowers there. Let's get my take your pick. And I'm going to pick a bigger one here, right there. Another, we'll put another bigger one up top. And a little one here. We'll probably put one by the words too, because I think that'd be really cute. It's upside down. There we go. Oh, it's still upside down. Doesn't even matter. It's so small, I don't think you could tell. I just think it's really sweet, those little flowers, or little flowers. All right. Dave's laughing at me. It's all good. Let's go ahead and put this on here. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and add a little ribbon. And I didn't have a ribbon in Calypso Coral. But wait, I can take any ribbon I want. I'm going to use the black gingham ribbon. I'm going to put it on top of my mat because I don't want to get ink all over. And I'm going to use I do have it right here, Calypso Coral Stampin' Blends, and go ahead and color it because you can change the color to be anything you want it to be. Look at that. And it actually goes through. So you're really just stamping, I'm going to go a little bit more. You're really just stamping you're really just coloring one side. Pretty handy because then that can be any color I want it to be, which I love that because then I can use Stampin' Blends and color, color, color. So I'm going to put this little ribbon down here and I'm going to cheat. You know how we cheat? We cheat by,
It's not cheating. We're just being efficient with our ribbon.
It's not even about efficient with the ribbon. It's more that it's easier to tie on the knots when it's tight. That's really what it's about for me. It's not even, I don't even know that you save that much ribbon, but so I'm going to glue it on the back like that and then grab a little piece of ribbon here and, well, it's a little bit bigger than I probably need, and just tie it one time and I'm going to trim it. But how fun is that because you can get the exact color that you're looking for. Okay. All right. So this is going to go, now we've gotten that whole thing just about done. We're going to put it right here. And I think I might need a little something up here. We'll see. A little sentiment. What do you think, Dave? He's going to say no, but I'm going to, what do you think? He's giving me Well, I stamped my peaches a little bit lower than I really wanted. So I think we'll just, To a Sweet Friend could be cute up there, but we'll just leave it like that. You think? Dave's like,
Don't need more words.
Don't need more. And I'm just going to look at this here and see. I don't think we even need one there, but you could
That's cute.
Oh, I guess we need one there. You might think I'm the designer. I'm not the designer. Just kidding. I am. But thanks, Deb, for this. So ribbon queen. I am the ribbon queen.
Just didn't have any Calypso Coral.
I know. That sparkly Calypso Coral. I feel like I have it somewhere and I just don't know where it is. So, all right. So there we have it. And the last thing we need to do is just put a little piece inside. And the inside piece is 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to put some peaches on the inside because why wouldn't I decorate the inside? I'm going to do the 3 leaves like I showed you because that's just kind of fun. And if they're off a little bit, we don't have all of them on, that's okay. Because I just look for that top part, There it is. How fun to open it up and see that. Love it. Love it. Love decorating the inside. I always feel like it's a little surprise when you open it up. All right, so I'm just going to scooch this in here, and then that's where you can write. So there we have it. Look at that, a little stair-step card. All right, so Dave has an announcement, and then I have a couple other things to show you.
All right. Just so you know, Monday is the deadline to sign up for bingo. We have virtual bingo coming up on April 22nd. We'll be doing it live on Zoom. Prizes, games, projects, so much fun. We had such a great time doing it last time. I will tell you, we need a few more people to sign up. I don't know if it's spring or if there's just a conflict on the date, but we need a few more people to sign up for our virtual bingo. The deadline is Monday because that gives us time to order all the prizes, get your materials out to you, all that fun stuff.
Yep.
But as always, I will put the link in the chat to register, or you can go to thestamperstudio.com to sign up for bingo.
All right, and a few means 6 minimum. All right, so we just need some people to sign up so we can make it a go. All right, so there's the card I made. Thanks, Dave, with the big peaches. And here I made another one. Did a little different background, similar but different designer series paper with the smaller peaches. I think those are fun too. I did not stamp in the inside, and I do love this on the inside. I think that's really fun. Let me show you one more card that somebody else made, because with the peaches, this is made by Susan Hockey. With the peaches, you can stamp and die cut them, as well as the flowers. There's lots you can do with them. And look at how fun that little coordinating paper. Thanks so much. You know, anything that moves to me is always a fun thing to do. So I used to have a lot of peach cards, and I'm thinking I sent them to you. Which is why I could only find that one other peach card besides the ones that I made.
Good. Diane says she might make the card today with some other paper, because definitely, always with our designs, you know, you don't have to use the exact stamps and paper.
No.
But always as a design idea, you can just take that and run with it in another direction.
Because the polka dots or any designer series paper would be super cute back there. All right, we're going to talk about Card Kit Club. Today is the 9th. And while he's getting that ready, I'm going to let you know that if you're doing Paper Pumpkin, you have today and tomorrow to sign up for it. And then you'll have to wait till next month. And this time it's butterflies. So I think it's going to be really exciting. Go ahead.
Right. So Card Kit Club, you do need to sign up by the 15th. This month we are featuring Cactus Cuties. So you will be getting the Cactus Cuties bundle, as well as all the materials to make 3 projects. That comes delivered to your door. And we do it on a monthly basis. And once you've participated 6 times, you get a $25 shopping spree.
6 consecutive times, right? No, just 6 times? 6 times. All right. Awesome. Yeah, that's fun. Some of you are working on it. You're almost there. Okay. Anything else? I think that's all. So Saturday is my favorite day of the week. Some is because we get to do this, and some is because it's the one day I set school aside and say I'm not going to do any school today, and I save it for tomorrow. So yeah, it's just a day we can get some things done. And actually, I'm going to go shopping today with my mother-in-law for my birthday, which is super fun. I don't know about you guys, but I love Chico's. Such a fun. He's shaking. He's like, wrap it up. You're done. But I really do love them. They have great, great clothes. Okay. Stamp something. If you stamp it, put it in the chat so we can see it, or let us know and we'll put it in there for you. But enjoy stamping. To me, it brings me great joy. It's relaxing and peaceful. And gosh, it's just, I love being able to give away things that I created. So happy stamping, friends. Have a great Saturday, and we'll see you on Monday. Happy stamping.